Hello students, welcome to BTech 360. Today we're going to discuss about ICERs. You know that IIT examination was conducted just last week and the results are expected soon. So what we're going to discuss today is all the ICERs that you have, how many seats you have, how many students are likely to take the examination, and what is the kind of cutoff that you need to get into any of the programs at any of the ICERs. That's what we're going to discuss today. And before I move further, 2-3 requests that I always have for you. Please do subscribe to BTech 360. And I must also thank our university partner, University of York, which has set up a campus in Bombay. This was established in 1963 in UK, and it's now setting up a campus with the permission from the government of India, and it's a UGC approved qualification is what you will get. And they're setting up a campus in Bombay, and we partnered with them to create this kind of a content that will help students take the right decision. So thank you, University of York, for supporting us in this endeavor. Now this ICER thing that we're talking of. ICER is Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research. The first ICER was established in 2006, right? And then they started expanding because what was the conversation was that India needs to really invest in pure sciences to ensure that India progresses further, because we have already invested in the professional education that you have, which is IITs, NITs, IIITs, GFTIs, AIIMS and NLUs and all. ICER was on the pure sciences side of it. Now, having said that, some of the ICERs also are offering BTech programs also. That's a different conversation, because with the moment AI came in, math became a very, very primary subject, and because of that, math and computing, math and data sciences and all those kind of programs became a BTech program. But ICERs are typically into pure sciences, and it's called the Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research, right? And there are about, if you see, there is ICER Berhampur, there is one in Bhopal, Calcutta, there is Pune, Thiruvananthapuram, Tirupati, and of course Mohali. And the kind of programs typically that they offer is largely the 5-year BSMS programs, because pure sciences would always mean that you actually need to do, you cannot stop with undergraduation. You need to go to post graduation and possibly do a PhD also to really have a great career. So this when you deal with pure sciences, you should be very clear that you want to be you're interested in research, you're interested in pure sciences, and only then you should get into that. And let me talk about what are the ICERs that you have in the country. And before that, the IIT examination. How do you get into ICERs, right? The number of students who've been taking this ICER examination has been growing exponentially over the past couple of years. It was only just about 45,000 in 23. This year, it's likely to be about 1.8 lakh students appearing for the examination, rather registering for the examination. And from 35,000 students who took the examination, this will be about 1.45 lakh. So we are actually seeing an exponential rise in the number of students who are taking the IIT examination, right? And that is obviously because there seems to be some kind of a pathway that's been created for students who are into pure sciences also, and the students also are looking at that as a great opportunity. So this seems to be happening across the board, right? Now, if you look at it, 1.2 lakh, 71,000, that's the kind of number that one is looking at. Now, the programs that you have, this also has to do with the number of seats that are being, are expanding across the ICERs also, by the way, because there are more ICERs being set up, and within the existing ICER also, the number of seats also are going up. So, for example, just about 3 years back, it was 1,800 seats, and now it's about 2,343 seats. About 30% growth in the seats is what you saw. But the number of ICERs, if you see, Berhampur, Bhopal, Calcutta, Mohali, Pune, Tirupati, Thiruvananthapuram, again, 3 of them, Bhopal, Tirupati and Calcutta. And the number of seats also, you actually have it here. BSMS program, you actually have 300 seats in Berhampur. It was only 170 about 2 years back. Bhopal has 240 seats, now it's gone up to 300. Calcutta has 250 seats, which has gone up to 280. Mohali had 250 seats, which has now gone up to 275. Pune had 288 seats, which remained 288. Tirupati had 200 seats, which have gone up to 250. By the way, it went up to 350 and then was brought down to 250, is what we understand. Thiruvananthapuram was 320 seats, which remained at 320. ICER Bhopal started economics programs, 30, which is now 55. ICER Bhopal also has engineering sciences. ICER Bhopal again has 195 seats for the BTech 3 program they offer. 195 seats is what they do. Then Tirupati has BS in economics and statistics, 50 seats. ICER Kolkata also has 30 seats. So there are programs have expanded. A few BTech programs also are started. So they got away from it and they're taking it through JEE Advanced from this year onwards. And more importantly, there are more, there are many more ICERs. There are many more programs within ICERs, and now ICERs also offer BTech program, but that is accepted through JEE Advanced. And besides that, you also have IISc and all using the IIT data, IIT ranks to admit students in their BS programs, because now Indian Institute of Science also has started their own undergrad program. Now, for that undergrad program, the entry is through the IIT examination. And similarly, the IIT examination scores are used by many private universities also to admit students into their own pure sciences programs, because quite a few private universities and other public universities also actually have good pure sciences programs, and the IIT score becomes a proxy for you to get admission through that also. Now the thing about how many programs seats are there and everything, and we talk on the highest closing rank. We talked of the number of seats, we'll talk of the highest closing rank. In IISER Pune for the BSMS program, for general category, it was 717 is the highest closing rank in 23, which went up to 1023, and this last year it was 1671. This happens because remember the number of seats also increasing, and the people who get taking the IISER examination are not just taking IIT examination, are not just taking it to get into IISER, but maybe into Indian Institute of Science, some of the undergrad program that you have, and a few other universities which are actually using the IIT score to admit students. What we're talking about is IISER here, but IIT examination score is accepted beyond IISER, which is where the rank seems to be going up. In IISER Kolkata, you have BS and MS Computational and Data Science dual degree program. The highest closing rank last year was 2745. We're talking of open category without any quota, without any extra numeracy and everything. IISER Kolkata BSMS program 4758 was the highest closing rank last year. In IISER Mohali, it was 4939 last year. IISER Bhopal 5624 last year. IISER Thiruvananthapuram 6506. IISER Tirupati was 8328, and Berhampur is 8769. So while the number of students who are actually competing to get into IISER, the number of students who are taking the examination is also gone up. Similarly, the cutoff also has gone up because the students are now exercising options. They might be, these same students would be also be taking a JEE Advanced and or JEE Main and getting into an NIT or IIT for the pure sciences programs that are being offered at IITs. Because IITs also offer a lot of pure sciences programs, and so students are getting distributed, and which is where you see actually the ranks going up. So, and I expect this trend to continue even this year. The cutoff, it's not a guidance, but if you see the trend, what was 717 become 1023 and then became 1671. So in my opinion, they should touch 2000 and above this year. Because a lot of IITs and NITs also are now offering, BS programs, BSc programs, as much as IISERs are offering BTech programs. So to that extent, there is, students are moving both ways. And people who are only working on pure sciences, they might actually say, okay, I don't want to do in IISER Tirupati a pure sciences program, but I would want to do it in IIT Madras. Because a similar program is being offered in IIT Madras also. And that is what seems to be shifting the sands in terms of students making those choices of saying, where do I want to study? Okay, I want to study pure sciences, but where do I study that? Should it be in IISER only, or can I get into one of the IITs, one of the NITs, one of the private universities which are actually doing very, very good research? And many of the scientific research institutions that you have in this country, including Indian Institute of Science. And that is very clearly what seems to be happening here, because the ranks seem to be keep going up, while the number of seats have only gone up by 30% here. But the number of seats in those IITs and NITs and all for pure sciences has also gone up, and that seems to be eating away into this examination. Now, again, the highest closing rank by category 2025, I only talked of general category earlier, this is what we discussed, remember. Now, for EWS category, the highest closing rank was 464, OBC was 1101. We talk of category rank, remember that? SC was 563 and ST was 214. For IISER Kolkata, 2745 for general category, 426 for EWS, OBC was 1268, 566 for SC and 217 for ST. IISER Calcutta, BSMS program, 4758 for general category, 1005 for EWS category, 3516 for OBC, 1129 for SC and 675 for ST. IISER Mohali, 4939 for general category, EWS is 1114, 3680 for OBC, SC is 1186 and 557 for ST. IISER Bhopal is 5624 for general category, 1160 for EWS, OBC is 3289, 1327 for SC and ST is 679. IISER Thiruvananthapuram 6506 for general category, 1434 for EWS category rank, 317 for, we talk of the highest closing rank, category rank, remember that, 317 for OBC, 1472 for SC and ST is 724. IISER Tirupati 8328 for general category, 1651 EWS category, 4360 OBC, SC is 1651 and ST is 728. IISER Berhampur 8769 for general category, 1883 for EWS, 4749 for OBC, 1693 for SC and 802 for ST category. Please take a screenshot if you want to really look at this. What are the programs that BTech program that these people offer? They actually offer BTech Chemical Engineering, where the highest closing rank last year was 3169, EWS was 398, OBC was 1313, SC was 797, and ST was 313. They also offer BTech in Data Science Engineering, which is a very good program, 3169. Now, because we don't have branch wise, what we have is the highest closing rank at ICER Bhopal as far as IIT examination is concerned, because that's where you see 3169 being the highest. So we also talked of the BTech program that ICER Bhopal offers, and a few other ICERs also are now getting into that. Now, ICER Bhopal offers BTech Chemical Engineering, BTech Data Science and Engineering, and BTech Electrical Engineering and Computer Science, right? There are 3 programs that they offer. Here, the highest closing rank last year based for the IIT examination was 3169. One big clarification I want to give you. For the BTech programs that are offering at ICER, especially ICER Bhopal, you actually go through IIT. But till last year, Indian Institute of Science used to also offer a BTech in computing and mathematics and computing. That was earlier using the IIT score. But this year they want to use only the JEE advanced score. So they're participating through the JOSA counseling only. And some of the ICERs, in my opinion, at some point in time for the BTech programs might actually start looking at the JOSA counseling or the JEE main score, because it's a BTech program in that sense. And that might be something that might happen as we move along. But at this point in time, 3169 is the highest closing rank for the 3 programs. So we don't have individual program cutoffs, but the highest closing cutoff across all the 3 was 3169 IIT score. EWS was 398, OBC was 1313, SC was 797, and 313 for ST. For ICER Bhopal, BS Economic Sciences 5668 was the highest closing rank, and Tirupati it was BS Economics and Statistical Sciences 8023. And then you also have the cutoff at the category level. Now, the other thing that you must know is ISC Bangalore. ISC Bangalore has a BS research program. ISC Bangalore also has a BTech in Mathematics and Computing that they're going through JEE Advanced. But for the BS research program of ISC Bangalore, they use the IIT score because it's pure sciences. So anything to do with BTech is moving towards JEE, whereas anything to do with pure science is coming back to IIT is what I understand at this point in time. Here, the highest closing rank for general category is 43. For EWS, it is 15. So look at how competitive it is at IISc. OBC NCL was 47, SC was 33, 57 for ST, and Kashmiri Background is 45. Now, for the female candidates, that's open category. For female candidates, it was 141 for general category, EWS was 58, OBC NCL was 116, SC was 146, and ST was 152. So that's the kind of competition that you have when you want to get into ISC Bangalore for the BS research. The reason why we talked of cutoff is, the first thing you must remember is the number of students who are taking the examination is only growing. It's not coming down, it's only growing. The second thing is, besides that, the cutoff also is increasing because a lot of the other national institutions, INIs, IOEs, and all this, the great institutions the public institutions that India has, are also adding a lot more pure sciences programs. And a lot of private universities also are offering a lot of pure sciences programs. With those 2 things happening, the score here, the rank here seems to be moving up year on year, though the number of students who are taking the examination also is growing dramatically. And to that extent, if you get about 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 rank also, you are likely to get into one of the better programs at ICER. And by the way, the IIT examination is not just meant for the ICERs, it is being used by many other institutions also as a proxy to admit students for the pure sciences programs. So the reason why we did this is, in the next couple of weeks, the results of IIT will come in. Last week we actually had the examination. Now the result is about to come in at any point in time. So you need to understand what are your chances of using the IIT score to get into one of the good institutions if you are keen on pure sciences and if you are keen on research at some point in time. I just hope this helps you, and thank you so much. And 2 requests that I always have for you. 1, please do subscribe to BTech 360. If you want me to cover any institution, please write to me in the message box. I'll be happy to cover that. And I must thank our university partner, University of York, which has set up a campus in Bombay, which is offering a lot of BS programs. And it's the university itself was set up in 1963 in UK, mind you. And it's now setting up a campus in India, in Mumbai, after the permission from Government of India and regulated by UGC. So you're getting a UGC approved degree also when you're getting into that. I hope, and thank you, they've partnered with us to create this advisory content which will help students take the right decision. Thank you so much, University of York, and thank you so much, all of you.